Hello my owlets and welcome to Camp Candyland. I'm so glad you guys are here. Actually, this is a video to talk about the supplies that we're going to be using for the camp. Now keep in mind, this camp is not strict, it's fun. We're going to use our imagination. We're going to make our own style. So just in case I do something that you're not real crazy about in my journal, or you would rather do something else, or you like a different kind of coloring, this is all about having fun and using your imagination and just doing whatever your heart desires. So just keep that in mind as we move forward in our journals and we play. And like I said, everybody's journal looks so different at the end, and I love that. It's just getting your hands into all the fun stuff, you know, like getting messy, getting creative, and just having fun. So I wanted to go over a little bit about where I am getting, how the camp is going to work, and then also the supply list. So on this video, if you down below, you will see a link to my website, which is a blog that I'll post the supply list there, and I'll also post it on Patreon if you're a Patreon member. So this will be available to print out. And again, like I said, this isn't limited to what is listed. This is just some of the things that I'm going to be using in my journal and the prompts that I have for the month of July. Now, as a person that did not plan ahead for this, you know from my last video that I'm going to be out of the country for the first week of July. And so we're going to actually officially start camp on July the 6th. But you guys, we're going to do pre-camp fun because I'm getting so excited for camp. And so is, I know, a lot of you guys. So I thought, you know what, let's do something really fun. Let's do a pre-camp. I've done this before with another camp that I did. I think Camp Make Believe a while back. I made like a little chest and everything like that, like got my station ready. And so we'll be doing different things like that. Okay, so, oh, and also I posted yesterday about doing a virtual pajama party. I think that's so fun. I've done this before for holiday, getting your journal ready for the holidays. It's been a while, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be posting shorts, which are like little small videos on YouTube throughout the evening of different things that I'm working on and playing in my journal, getting my journal ready. So I know, being the fact that camp starts on the 6th, that doesn't mean your journal needs to be ready. You're going to have plenty of time throughout the month to put it together. But I'm going to go ahead and start and putting mine together because I will be gone, and I want to be ready and then start playing in there. And so let me go ahead and jump into the supply list, and then we will go from there. And I'll talk more about the journal as I go through the supply list. Okay, so I brought my computer. I actually have not printed it out just yet, but I have everything. Okay, so the journal. Here we are with our journal. I am going to be using pieces of my little golden book. If you ordered the kit, this book was in there. I went back and forth on the idea of what I wanted to do with it, whether I wanted to do the rings, whether I wanted to do the binding. I am still trying to figure that out because, like I said, you don't have to have everything like set. And I know what I'm envisioning is not using rings. I'm more of I like rings, I do, but I think I'm gonna try to like use it, bind the book. I found this book at a thrift store recently, and I just love all the flowers on it. And so I was thinking about this, like taking the cover off here and putting it on here. I know I've never done that before. See, I'm getting adventurous here at camp. And then taking out, you know, the insides and using this book as as my book. You may ask, well, why don't you use this one and do the same thing? I like that. For one, this is a little bit bigger, not that much, but for some reason, me and binding little golden books, sometimes we just I have issues with my binding looking right. So I don't know. Again, I will be making my journal before I leave for Italy, and so I will be showing you guys how I'm going to be doing this as well. So letting you know that I'm with you guys on just having fun, and this isn't rigid, you know. It's a creative way to just play. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play. Okay, so that's the journal. Like I said, I'm going to be putting mine together, and I will be doing a video on that. Cardstock, book pages, and assortment of paper. If you got the kit, it looks like this. It has some papers in there. It has stickers. It has a pencil, a pen, this cute little guy here, which is so cute. Again, you could decorate your desk up however you want. I have a charm in here. So a lot of the things that are inside the kit, I'm going to be doing throughout the month. Like we're going to be making our charm. I'll be making a charm. See, I did include rings just in case I wanted to do the rings. And that still might be an option. I'm still planning that out. The purple flowers, if you got it, save it. We're going to be doing something with the purple flowers. But a lot of this stuff you can add to your journal. There is cardstock, bingo cards, little envelopes, a guest tag. You will need a napkin for the camp, so I have a napkin in there. Some journaling cards, additional papers that you can use in your journal. So, oh, and then a little sticker sheet. So there is some things that, if you order the kit, that you'll be using in your journal while we're going through the month-long camp. The next thing I have, but what I was saying is having an assortment of paper, because when you're building your journal, you're going to go to your stash, look at the different papers, and you're going to be making a journal out of a lot of your papers that you have in your stash, or if you bought some paper specifically for the camp. I know Hobby Lobby had a really cool packet that I looked there this last weekend and I didn't see it, but I picked up a couple like a year ago that were candy themed, and so I thought I would be using some of those in my kit. But just fill it up, use the book pages in if you got the book, or use other book pages. Anything goes, because a lot of this you're going to be adding things to. If you want to build your journal while we're doing the camp, that's definitely something you can do as well. You don't have to build it ahead of time, but you can build it as we do the projects. Okay, trim and fluff. You can trim pages with an assortment of pom-poms and rickrack. I did not include any fluff in the kits, but go to your stash, put pom-pom trim on, make it fluffy. That's what my plan is to do, is to kind of go and look and see what I already have like cut up, and then add that to my journal. An envelope to decorate and collect wrappers and junk throughout the month. Okay, so I thought this would be fun. So you can get like an envelope. In each of the kits, there's actually like a purple envelope, although we're going to be doing something with purple, so that's going to be coming up on one of the ideas. But I have a plan at the end of the camp to do something with all the, if you want to eat candy, get you a little candy dish. I got me a little candy dish here. You can fill your candy, but save all your wrappers and save all your sweet stuff, because we'll be doing a little fun activity at the end of the camp with your wrappers, your candy wrappers. If you are going to be eating candy throughout Candyland camp. Let's see here, an assortment of beads and charms. This was in the kit. I'll show you guys. That's why I got my little candy dish out, because I wanted to show you guys what was in the kit. This is just an assortment of all kind of beads and charms. Just different random things, because we're going to be making a charm for our camp. And then also in the Candyland kit was a Sweet Life charm girl. So you had this as well, which it has this clasp, and then it has, of course, the little Rebecca Hoop charm girl, Sweet Life charm girl, and then some hemp for your charm. So I'm going to put that, save your wrappers because that will go, you can put that in your kit, but I'm just going to put that in there. But that's basically just go to your stash, get some random beads. I used a lot of colors because, you know, Candyland is all about colors. So that will be something we will be using. Let's see, an assortment of purple ephemera. That's where this, now if you want to use this envelope to collect your wrappers, you can definitely do that. But that's where I talked about having lots of purple. We're going to be doing a page with purple because, you know, Mr. Plumpy is plums. He loves his purple plums. So we're going to be doing something with purple, with all purple things. A napkin, paper napkin. I did put one in the kit. We're going to be using a napkin in the, so gather your napkins if you have some in your stash, or if you have the kit, you can use that one. Pom-pom sequins and sparkles, because now I didn't have any additional to show you guys, but so we're going to be making a wand, and I don't have my straw in here. Okay, let me go get the straw real quick. Okay, so I'm going to actually be doing this at the in-person. If you're coming to the in-person camp in Lindale, I'm actually going to be making one of these there. I have it on the, we're going to be making it on the same day that we're going to be doing the one online, the virtual camp. But keep in mind that I'll have the video posted that morning for you to make your wand, showing you how to make your wand. Again, if you don't have the supplies, improvise. I mean, like, just try to figure, maybe do paper or make a shaker card or something like that. But if you have any, the reason I bought the ones that are removed, that seal together, is because I wanted to ship them, and I knew that if I had a round ball like this to ship, it would be really hard. So that's why I got the two of these as separate, to separate, that way I can easily ship these. So what you're going to do, I should show you the other one. I like to use the ones that are like clear, that you get it, and I actually, Hobby Lobby had their ornaments out, you guys. I'm just saying, they're already starting to put the Christmas out. But they always do every year anyway. But what you do is we're gonna get supplies to fill up your pom-pom with your balls with, like, I'll just use these beads as an example. We're gonna do like seeds, and not seeds. We're gonna do sequins and pom-poms and sparkle, and you're gonna basically make it into a shaker type wand. I don't know why this is not wanting to fit on top of there. There we go. Oh, okay. I had to just push it down a little bit more. So see, it's just fun. And then what we're going to do here is, with this one, we're going to put the straw on the end, and then we're going to decorate it up with pom-poms and ribbons and trims and all the things. We made these for a Valentine in-person event that we did, which they all turned out so cute. So we're going to be doing that. So that's why the supply list says pom-pom sequins and sparkles. It's what you're going to be putting into your ornament. Now, the ornaments that are already put together, the glass ornaments, they have just an opening here, and they work just as fine because that's what we used at camp. If you use the ones that are separated, that I included in the kit, you can. My plan is to do is to add some trim around here just to seal it in so that it stays closed. But we're gonna put this on the end here, like whoops. I may have to seal it beforehand. Put some rickrack or something, and then we're going to pop this on, and I don't want to, there we go. Me and my daughter worked on this. Pop it on like that, glue it, everything has to be glued together, and then put some trim on it. So that's the one that we're going to be making. I love these ones. They're so cute. Okay, so that is on the list, and when you see clear ball Christmas ornament. I also thought about, even if you don't have a clear, if you have a regular, you can decorate that up as well. You could put, like if you had just a regular, I suggest not using a glass one, but you can actually take a colored one, do the same concept, you know, put the glue on it, and then just glue sequins and sparkle all around the actual ball itself. So like I said, there are different ways that you can adapt if you don't have this actually in your supply list. I mean, in your hand, in your length way, or you don't have it, when you don't want to go buy anything, etc. Or you don't want to go buy a big pack of 20 for this one project. You can always use what you have in your stash. Okay, and this is what I was talking about, the clear reusable straw. Let's see, pipe cleaners in red and white. Okay, I don't want to give everything away that's going on in camp, but pipe cleaners, we'll need pipe cleaners, red and white. Or whatever colors, if whatever you have. So I'm just going to leave it at that, because I don't want to tell everything we're going to be doing, but if you get the idea, it's kind of going with Mr. Mint. Mr. Mint. So, okay. So that's that. Oh, and I guess too, with this pencil, I just happened to look at it, you could always use this for a stick for a wand as well, which I've done that before too. Excuse me, pipe cleaners. Okay, stickers. Yes. You know, we all have stickers in our stash. Stickers that are candy related and sweet. So that's kind of where that is going. A paper bag, a size to fit in your journal. This is something that's going to be part of pre-camp too. The paper bag could also be used for your candy wrappers, but the paper bag is actually something I'm going to be doing, showing you guys at pre-camp, so that's why I put that in there. But I definitely wanted to do something that, even if you got like a regular size lunch bag, you could cut the top off. That's probably what I'm going to be doing for my journal. So that's where that idea is coming from. Assortment of paper. What I mean by that is like assortment of different color paper, candy theme paper, the colors that you like. So we're going to be punching out 1-inch holes. I did have a 1-inch punch. If you don't have a 1-inch punch, I hope I can find my 1-inch punch. Remember how I'm moving into my area and I'm still chaotic. But you can use a hand, and I know my circles never turn out quite like this, so I really am going to try to find my 1-inch punch to be able to do that. And then assortment of recycled paper goods. So this is the final project that we're going to be using some recycled paper like cardboard. You can use toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls, or anything of like kind of a thicker card. That's going to be our final little craft that we're going to be creating in our journals. And then I put crayon, markers, acrylic paint, and watercolors. So this is just whatever you have that you can use throughout throughout camp. You know, it's just whatever you have in your stash. And then the very last thing, you guys, is, and most of all, your whimsical imagination. So that is what we're going to be using lots of, because we're going to Candyland. I mean, how fun is that? So there's a list of the supplies. Like I said, it's a printable is located down below, and then also I will have it on my blog and on Instagram. I'll put it as a link that'll link you to my blog, and then if you're on Patreon, I will upload it to Patreon along with this video, or a link to this video. So all right, you guys, thanks for watching, and yay, I'm so excited that you guys are here and that you're going to be playing along. And keep in mind, I know I get a lot of, wow, it's a month-long thing. It's very simple. I mean, they're very simple prompts, but if you don't want to do all the prompts, don't feel obligated to do all the prompts. Just do what you can, play along, use your stash. I'm looking at also, I found some Christmas paper that has candy all over it. So just go into your stash and see what you have, because I know that anything goes. Oh, also, ribbon. I'm going to be using some ribbon in mine. I did have this, I ordered this from Scrap Cabin Paper. She's on Etsy, and I did show you guys this before, but I think she has one more group left, so grouping of this. So I plan on using this throughout my journal as well. So we're going to have I want to have lots of little fun things. So yeah, this is included in the, you know, you can get material, you know how whatever you normally use to do some junk journaling, some material, you can make your tabs, some ribbon to tie on things, make it fun. Again, let me show you my journal from last year, just to give you, see, like I save everything. That's probably why I'm so messy, right? But this is my journal from last year, and I've showed it before. I have it in my little train case here because we did Wizard of Oz, and and everybody's turned out differently, you guys. That's what's so fun about it. But now, this was super fluffy. I mean, this is one of the most fluffiest journals I have. But I added just things that were in my stash to fulfill this up. It was just really, really a fun, it was a fun event. And like I said, a lot of it was adding rainbows. You know, I have to have a rainbow in every kit, every class, because it's like colorful. And I love all the colors. So anyway, this is just an idea of what we ended up with after, and it's just having so much fun. Now granted, I did do a in person as well with this camp, so I did put a lot of things in here from the in person, and I also put a lot of things in here I got from the swap. We did a swap just like we did this year. This was our calendar last year. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But speaking of swap partners, I know I sent out all the swaps. I do not know what happened with Google Docs, but they lots of you guys signed up, and it didn't even download. I mean, I went through the list and everything prior to download. Like, I was like, well, maybe somehow I missed them, and it's like nobody's there. So if you signed up and did not get an email, please message me on my email at createwithrebecca@gmail.com, and that way I can get you guys situated and get you in a group, because you're not alone. This happened to quite a few people, and I do not know what happened on Google Docs. And so all right, you guys, thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to camp, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.